ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz with this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't feel me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in your bag.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
from the 40 now on 2nd down. Murray. And his throw here's incomplete.
Intended for Anthony.
Got an open man that time.
Absolute bullet. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. So here are the 49ers now with a long field ahead. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And what a tall order for a quarterback like him. And what I mean by that is, it's one thing to come into the playoffs with 16 starts under your belt and you've played every game and had a rhythm. It's quite another when you've played as few as he has so far this season. So he's got to come in here thinking, I'm here to win this game and transmit that message to his teammates so they have confidence as well. If he exudes the air that, hey, I'm just here trying not to lose it, this team's going to be in trouble.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defense is talking about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, Patterson. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shake. And that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had another coach tell me before, he always told his runners, Run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
2 yards, good enough for a first. On the carry, it's Montgomery. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Bosa on the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Patterson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. They'll run with Montgomery. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Let us go.
Yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll drop to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
We said it before the game.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And take it right on the 30. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Bears take over.
39-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To Montgomery to begin the drive. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
42, David.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Murray in a quarterback. His pass.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Patterson on the carry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The ball carrier, Fred Warner, in on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Murray flush to his right. He gets away from one, and that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Murray. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. A 19-yard punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, San Francisco.
They're going to look to throw. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession.
He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Mostert. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Makes the score Bears 7.
They got the interception, but that forces him to settle for 3, and it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 20.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
From the gun, Murray. Middle of the field, it's Robinson.
And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Murray off play action. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And this one's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the Bears. from the left hash. This from 53 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And now he's going to use his legs. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They'll look to throw here on first down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
15. First down, 49ers.
Back to throw again. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. That catch good for only a couple. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier.
And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This is the 4th and final game here on this wildcard weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC wildcard game. And it's the New Orleans Saints who will march on as they were able to eliminate the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, nothing settled in our wildcard game. It's a tight one as we get ready for the third quarter. Standing by to take you the rest of the way, let's get it back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it First to begin this third quarter. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Cost them.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And down to the 20. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards on the ground. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Ball carrier. He was brought down by Cole Holcomb. A gain of 7 yards. And
they'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a real priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The kick by Parkey is good, and that'll bring him back within 4.
49ers.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan. Always talk about, and it worked very well on that play. That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, 49ers.
Now Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Now left side on the swing pass. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
That's good.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
1st down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
They run with Patterson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Dre Greenlaw on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
49ers 6.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Murray. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Alex Anzalone coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Here's Murray from midfield. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. D Ford providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
20-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
Complete.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Bears take over.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down.
eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that well. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Back first downs.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
And 6.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
This
from 54 yards away. And this is good. He got... a touchdown now at 13-6. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
At their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
The throw over the middle, taken in. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
But sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
16-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Number 30.
Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tartt. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And now right out of the 2-minute break,
We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Run the clock down, but
and they, in fact, will throw it. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Montgomery, and he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
I'm going to get spanked against the Jets.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Marlon Mack is like, nah, I got it, fam, drooling face.
I see water dripping on a white tee, and shorty got a man, but she's saying wife me. I got chance coming in like a pair of nights.
No Ryan, come back.
In the bracket, then I flip it, watch me do it. All my wrist going stupid. Trying to put them like all the way to make it like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that chicken finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm keep it right in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot, Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check, t-shirt check, sneakers check, socks check, hoodie check, shorts check, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. I see water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she's saying wife me. I got chance coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the
Okay, goodbye gamers, got to go back to work.
all my wrist going stupid. Trying to put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'm saying. Got a new Prestos and a J's in the way. Got a new wristwatch, but it don't take time. I pull up on the hop if it's too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Or this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. I see water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she's saying wife me. I got chance coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it.